Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It was an okay day for me. It was school, nothing fancy. School and a nap because I was tired. Didn't sleep well last night. I don't know why. So just one of them nights where you just don't sleep well. And yeah, I haven't shaved or colored the beard, and it's got to be 2 weeks. Well, I shaved down here, but I mean, trimmed the beard or colored it. It's got to be 2 weeks. So mind the old man look. Um, so anyway, how y'all doing today? Hope you had a good day. Anyway, I'm gonna get right into a day with, boom. I wore Just Jazz by Preferred Fragrance. It's a dupe of a very popular scent, Mr Burberry Element. How I didn't even know that existed until I pulled this out and seen what it was a dupe of. I was like, I've had Mr Burberry, a couple of them, and they were okay. They weren't bad. They weren't as bad as a lot of people say. They just a standard blue fragrance type deal. This one's different though. This one has really caught me off guard. Um, let's get into how I wore it and the performance, and then I'll get into the smell. For my moisturizer, uh, one, two, three, four. One on the chest, shirt on. Two on the shirt. One there, one there, one there, one there. Uh, Performance, not too bad for a $5 dupe. You know, I got about 4.5, 5 hours out of it. The last hour and a half or so is a skin scent, though. Pretty close skin scent. So, you know, after about 3 hours, you could reapply 3.5 if you wanted to. Um, Projection, about an hour. You know, not quite an arm's length out there, you know. And then it comes in pretty quick, gives you a bubble for about an hour. And then it's, like I said, it's an hour and a half or so. And then it's kind of a skin scent for a couple hours, and then it's gone. Um, like I said, not bad for a $5 dupe, and the type of scent it is. It's kind of a fresher scent, but it's also a weird scent. Now I'm going to get into the smell. I first sprayed it on, and I was like, well, this isn't bad. You know, initially it smells kind of like, I got the right here to remind me. Yeah, initially it's got a, it's very nice, actually, very pleasant. It's got like the freshness is coming from a gin accord, I'm thinking, a juniper and or gin accord, because it's got that gin-like freshness to it, uh, but with a bit of a sweet orange or tangerine. It's kind of like a sweetened, and when I say sweetened, again, it's not sugary sweet or anything. It's just a sweeter type. It's not gourmandy sweet or anything. It's just a boozy kind of, a sweet gin, like an orange gin or tangerine gin. I don't know if you've ever had that. Um, I've only had it a couple times, a citrus gin, and that's kind of what it smells like at the top. I'm like, oh, that's pretty nice, and that's pretty much what you pick up on for the first 15 or 20 minutes. Then this slight creaminess comes in, and slight nuttiness comes in, mixing with that juniper slash gin accord and citrus, and it's kind of a fresh yet creamy, nutty citrus, and that lasts for about an hour. I'm like, oh, that's very nice. Some powderiness to it too, so I'm guessing there's some lavender in there. But then something weird happens. Something weird smell comes, and I couldn't place it. Um, so I looked online to see what a few people were saying without looking at the notes because I don't like. But I did see that a lot of people were saying this has the note of, or a note or an accord, whatever you want to call it, a mineral note, a mineral accord. And I'm thinking that's got to be it because, you know, mineral accord is, it's obviously a fantasy note. Stuff like salt, rocks, rock salt, concrete, things like that. You know, they're not juicing concrete. It's a synthetic fantasy note, which is fine. You know, it's like vinyl. I love the note of vinyl, but I know it's not, they're not fucking, you know, like I said, juicing vinyl records, squeezing out the juice. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, it kind of caught me off guard, and I didn't like it at first, and because it doesn't smell. It does kind of give you the vibe of a wet rock, if that makes sense. But not like it's just kind of a funkiness to it that I didn't like at first. And that lasts, like I said, that's when it's a skin scent basically. So it's okay that way. But it just wasn't my thing. And then I reapplied. I've reapplied a couple times today, obviously, and it's grown on me just in that a short amount of time. It's not bad. Still not my favorite part of the scent. My favorite part of the scent is the mid, where the either hazelnut or almond, I can't really figure it out, is this nut anyway, is mixing with that fresh gin, orange gin type thing. That's my favorite part of the scent. And then my next part will be the opening. The last part, it's like I said, it grew on me. It's okay. It's not anything I'd ever go out of my way to smell again, but it's all right in this scent. Just kind of makes it smell a little funky. The whole scent, that's what's surprising about it. For a designer scent, especially from a Burberry, you wouldn't think it's as unique as it is. It is unique but safe at the same time, if that makes sense. You know, it's not going to offend anybody for the most part, but it smells different enough from all the other Mr. Burberrys and Sauvages and YSLYs and Blue de Chanel's, shit like that. So it might be something you might want to pick up on. Now, I think you can pick up the actual Burberry. I've never smelled the Burberry, so I can't compare it to the Burberry. But on its own, it's an okay scent. You know, it's got some uniqueness to it. Smells good. Performs okay for $5. I didn't go anywhere, so I didn't get any compliments. But I could see this getting you a few compliments in the right situation with the right person. It's not a compliment monster. You're not just going to be sitting on the bus and everybody's going to be like, whoa, you smell incredible. You're the man, dude. No. So basically, let's get it. At the end of the day, what does it smell like? It's like I said, it's a sweet, gin kind of vibe with some kind of fruity, nutty creaminess to it. And this weird, yet slightly enjoyable wet rock kind of smell. I guess it doesn't smell like wet rock, but it's the closest thing I can get into my head that it smells like. It's just different, and that's it. That's the end of the day. It'll get you compliments, I think, like I said, with the right situation, the right person. But it's not going to be one of those ones where everybody just comes up to you, tells you you smell great, you know. So give it a try. Pick up this for $5. Just Jazz. I think the Burberry is probably only 30 or 40 bucks, to tell you the truth. They're usually at discounters around that price. So I don't know. I never checked. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. That's a day with. I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.